defensively. You can have great setups, great shots, great finishes. You can get a lot of takedowns. But if you can't stop someone when they get in on your leg and stop them from getting a takedown, you got a big problem. Right? You have to be able to stop them. You have to have good defense. When they hit a head inside single, head outside single, double leg, you got to be able to stop them. All right. My dad was coached by Dave Schultz. I know I mentioned him before. Dave Schultz was my dad's big time mentor and hero in his life, and my dad learned a lot of great technique from him. And this technique is the baseline. All right, I know there's a lot of different techniques out there defensively, but I'm going to go through a head inside single, head outside single, double leg, just a progression. When they get in, what's the goal? What am I trying to fight for? All right, on my feet, I'm always trying to fight for a setup. All right, I'm always thinking, I'm trying to get to my inside position, I'm trying to get inside side elbow bind, inside side collar line, get into a wrist, get into double elbow binds. I'm always trying to focus on something, trying to fight for something. All right, when he gets in, what's the fight here? So we're going to explain that, Thomas. So he hits a head inside single. We're going to start. Thomas hits a head inside single. Once he gets in right here, once he gets in, this is the fight. All right, this is my main goal. When he hits a head inside single, my main goal is to get his head down, and I want to square up. So head down, feet back, deep tight waist. You're going to hear those words a lot when I'm going through defense. Head down, feet back, deep tight waist. So he's got a really good bite here. I know when we're wrestling live, maybe I'll be a little bit earlier to the battle with the scroll, but we'll just start here in this position for now. But I'm going to go head down. So my right hand is going to attack his head in my chest on a head inside single. My chest is going to go over the top, and it's going to force his head towards my hips. If his head is down, I promise you it's going to be very difficult for him to score. If his head is up, that's what he wants. He's in a good position. He's in a stance. So I'm always attacking his stance. I'm attacking his head. Head down. Feet back. Feet are starting to kick back, and my chest covers his head. As I do that, guys, I'm going to start to square up, and my left hand is going to go tight waist. Head down, feet back, feet tight waist, and I get to here. All right, notice, guys, I'm straight towards Thomas. I'm not giving him an angle. I know we went over a chasing ankle, right? Thomas wasn't here the other day, but he's been through our camps a bunch. He's been here. He can go right to a chasing ankle. Yep, he goes right to a chasing ankle. So the whole key is when I shove his head down, I go a deep tight waist. I want to go to here. I want to get this angle. My chest is up, my hips are in, and I have a tight waist here. I don't like to be formed to his back. All right, then you can almost pop me up and slip the middle and stuff. I keep my hips back, but my hips are in. I square up with them. Deep tight waist, and I'm in this position. So again, he has a head inside single. Yep. So right here. He has a head inside single. Once he gets in, we're going right to the technique. Head down. Here, I shove his head down. My chest and my hips are falling right over. Head down. Feet are kicking back. Deep tight waist. Guys, the reason I have a tight waist with my left hand, even if I scroll and start to square up, if I don't have a tight waist, watch what will happen. I'll walk Thomas through here. But if I go head down, or don't do a deep tight waist, and I just scroll, he can still move here. Guys, he can go right to a chasing ankle. All right, the reason I have a tight waist is I want to keep him out front. I know Thomas has a good chasing ankle. Well, I've seen him drill thousands of times. All right, when he gets a head inside single, I try to prevent him from getting that angle. Head down, feet back, this hand goes here. I'm catching his waist, so he can't go and head south. My hips are staying in. I'm on my toes here. I'm grabbing my hips in, and I'm really, really square. I'm not getting an angle. Now, once I'm here, this first one we're going to go to, and he starts to pull my leg in. All right, he starts to pull my leg in. I know we have the Nybert. All right, we already went over that, where I tap it down and step over. This technique is a real quick surprise move. All right, I can't do it when he's extended here because all the weight on his knees, or he's extended out. Once he starts to pull the leg in here, I drop to both my knees and I tap and get him to his head. Now notice what Thomas did. He posted his right foot on the mat. Why? He wants to drive off that foot to get back to his base. All right, that's normal. So I'm here. I tap the knee. Once that foot hits my right hand that's posted, I tap that foot. Now guys, once I catch this foot, I bring my hips in, towards his back of his neck and his shoulder. It's starting to put a little bit of pressure on his left shoulder. I'm sorry, his right shoulder. And when I go to spin, if he's still holding on, all right, partner, don't hold on too long. I don't want you to hurt your shoulder. All right, if you have shoulder problems, just let go in this position. But if he still holds on in a match, I take my left hand, attack the elbow, and I'm just pressuring in with my hips, putting a little bit of pressure on his head or on his shoulder. I know some guys say, hey, can you go reverse half? Yes, you can. Gets the stud, not gonna work, all right? He's gonna belly out. Go belly out, belly out, belly out. And then I'll spin. All right, this is a real quick surprise move. Tap the knee, catch the foot. And I know the Nyberg, we've been in front of his body. This time we're going behind the body. Head inside single. Head down, keep back, tight waist here. I'm squaring up with him. There, he starts to pull my leg in. That's fine, I'll tap him down. Catch the foot. Hips come in towards his head, or towards the back of his head and his shoulders. There, if he's still holding on, I'll tag his elbow. There he bails. And I get the takedown. Some wrestlers, we've been showing this technique a lot. For a while now, they'll go to tap the knee, and they say, Coach, what if his foot doesn't land where I can catch it? What if I can't catch his foot? That's fine, we'll go, I'll use, instead of my hand to catch his foot, I'll use my elbow to block his hips. Big thing is I want to keep his hips down. Head down, feet back, feet tight waist. Here, against this position. Pulls the leg in, that's fine. I tap him down. Let's say if I can't get this foot, all right, I have to keep his hips down as I spin. How am I going to do that now? I'm going to take the point of my elbow, all right, I can't get to that leg. The point of my elbow is going to go inside of his hips to the mat. I'm using my right lat and my hips here to keep them pinned down, and then I do the same thing. Hips in, attack the elbow, there, he bails, and I get around behind. All right, real simple technique. He's pulling the leg in, tap his knee, break his base, catch that foot, and then spin. If by chance he's still holding on, you give him a little bit of pressure on his shoulder with that elbow. A partner, once it gets tight, let go of that position, and bail, get yourself. Any questions? All right, one more time. Yep. Big thing that I want you guys to focus on, we want to stop him from getting this. That's the bottom line to defense. I want to stop him from getting the takedown. That's number one, always number one. Then guys, once I stop the position from him getting this, now I want to get this. Now I want to score. Instantly, it's a change, a mental mindset that changes when I'm trying to stop him from scoring, and then now I'm looking to score. I stop him from scoring, head down, feet back, my waist here. I stop. Now, I'm starting to pull my leg in. Here's an opportunity where I can score. I got the Nyberg. Or guys, I can tap him down. Tap him down here. Catch that foot. Pull it in, and then spin. Here, bring my hips in. Attacking the elbow if I have to. And then get around behind. You got it? We'll do it 1, 2. Move for head inside single. Head down, feet back, deep tight waist. Partner pulls the leg.